thank you everyone for coming. I appreciate you taking the time to attend. I know I'm actually standing in the way of you going to a Super Bowl party. And I don't care because my Eagles are not in it. So, sour grapes for me, right? So I have been attending Select Traveler for years, as Max said, and it's always great to see so many of the seasoned fan club directors. I want to know if Nancy Nunley is in the room. Nancy. Stand up, Nancy. Nancy came to my booth earlier. She's 7 months doing this, right? Nancy, turn around so everyone can see you. Over the next couple of days, those that are seasoned, I want you to make sure that you go up and introduce yourself to Nancy. Turn around again. And just give her all the tips and best practices, because Nancy, being new, if she's successful, then this future continues, right? So anybody else that's new here? Stand up. And I really, really mean this. Those that are here, no, don't sit down. Stand up and turn around. Those, make sure that they see your face, and over the next couple of days, the seasoned ones that are in this room, please make sure that you go up and talk to them and see if you can help. That's what it's all about, right? Okay. Clicker, here we go. Okay, so I have a 2-hour presentation. I'm going to try and keep it short. Okay, so I'm with Norwegian Cruise Line. It's actually my 14th year with the cruise line. And I have seen the good and bad, and now the terrific. So I hope that you find something very interesting to book for 18 and beyond. And we'll even take your groups for this year as well. I'm going to briefly go over our company profile, our global deployment, Harvest Key. What is that, you ask, right? Cuba, Norwegian Bliss, and leading the way for groups, because we are in the group environment, right? Norwegian Cruise Line is celebrating 50 years this year of being in the cruise line industry. For those of you that have not sailed on Norwegian Cruise Line, we are in the contemporary class. We sail all over, and we are leading the way for groups. We're freestyle cruising, which is an innovative in the industry. And we have the Haven, which is a complex on our ship, the suite within the ship, which is wonderful, perfect for your luxury customers. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 ships. Wow, it's hard for me to keep track because every single year we are introducing a new ship. And next year we will be introducing the Norwegian Bliss. Who in the audience can tell me where the Norwegian Bliss is going to have her inaugural season? Russell and Susan? Thank you. Russell and Susan, do we have any other tour operators in the room? Jennifer? Stand up, Jennifer. Russell and Susan, stand up. Anybody else? Well, they had an opportunity to have stage presence here. These are your tour operators. These are our partners. And why I point this out is because some of you today came up and said, Jody, I was just wondering, maybe I should just, call Norwegian. Are they going to give me better pricing? And I hear this every single year, and I tell them, no, I don't think that you should. I think that you should work through the partners that are here. And that's a perfect example. They know where our ships are going, but not only that, we have a very exclusive program for the tour operators, and not only the pricing, but amenities, value adds, and a contract. And I know that that's the boring part of it, but they are professional, they are our partners, and they are there to help you not just make the booking, but every step of the way, from start to finish, and even after you get back. And sometimes we even get calls while you're sailing, your group is sailing, for maybe it's a change in itinerary for weather or whatever it might be. They are here to help you. And sadly, it's not the case if you call direct, right? So there's more to just a price, it's the entire package, and that's what makes your experience terrific. So please make sure that you meet everyone here today, because there are partners in here to help you. We also have 2 sister brands. The first one is Oceania. And Oceania is a wonderful product, a smaller fleet, 6 ships in her fleet, well known for her cuisine and exotic destinations. Many of the tour operators that are here have also experienced Oceania. And while I'm with Norwegian Cruise Line, our company has this product under our umbrella, and it's an outstanding product. And then you might have people in your club that love the ultimate luxury experience. All suite, air included, tours. Yeah, you'd love to sell a coach on that, right? Fill a coach. But this is another product that we have in our company, and that is Regent 7 Seas. And that is another product that you can consider. 4 ships in the fleet, and one that just debuted last year. We have a global footprint. So many of you are talking about Alaska, which is awesome. It's on everyone's bucket list, and even more important this year, and already record-breaking bookings for next year. So if Alaska is something that your groups want to go to, I highly recommend that you block group space with one of our tour operator partners. We have 2 that leave out of Seattle, and then 1 ship that goes north and southbound. And our tour operator partners will be able to bundle a landing cruise package for you. Europe. We have so many product in Europe, starting with the Norwegian fjords, Baltic capitals, Western and Eastern Europe, the Greek Isles, and some other exotic one-off destinations. So if your group is interested in something across the pond, I highly encourage you to keep us in mind with our award-winning ships. Caribbean. We sail to the Caribbean, believe it or not, out of New York, 12-day sailings, Port Canaveral, Miami, Tampa, New Orleans, and we are going to introduce our new resort-style destination that is part of our Western Caribbean out of Tampa and New Orleans. So this is always a home run for your groups and more affordable with award-winning ships sailing to the Caribbean. New York, 2 ships year-round out of New York, so for the clubs that are in the Mid-Atlantic area, it's a very easy trip to get over to New York, and Boston as well. We have a ship, Pride of America, that sails year-round out of Hawaii, and she does an amazing job. She's the only cruise ship and cruise line that sails the Hawaiian Islands, does not have to touch a foreign port, so you can fly to Honolulu and sail on a 7-day itinerary, and you will visit, of course, Oahu, Maui, the Big Island of Hawaii, and Kauai. She was just refurbished again, and she is delivering an outstanding product. We ventured into Australia and New Zealand last year, and we will continue to do that. And we are also introducing itineraries in the Asia market. This is on everyone's bucket list, and it really is an exciting itinerary. They have several different itineraries. It's not a season of just Hong Kong. It's just absolutely wonderful. So hopefully you'll be able to consider some of those. Canada, we do Canada and New England out of Boston and Quebec City, and also New York. This is also very popular. There's only a couple of sailings. So the biggest tip that I can give you is if you want to consider doing this for group spaces gone for 17. For 2018, if you want to consider doing a group, you must book it early and promote it early, because we are always sailing full, and we get that business on the books usually by January of that year. We are going to be going back to South America this year actually, and moving forward, and this is very popular. So everyone was very happy to hear that we were going back to South America, Mexican Riviera. This is something that we do, and we have even added more departures. So if for those of you that want to go from the West Coast, just please come by and I can give you the specifics on that itinerary. And then of course the Pacific Coastal, which is a 5-day, and this is typically when our Alaska season begins, right before we bring our ships up the west before they start Alaska. And then after the Alaska season, the ships will come down. So we will have some Pacific Coastals in the spring and again in the fall. And Panama Canal. You know, we used to have a couple of Panama Canal during shoulder seasons, and now we have a lot more itineraries. So I know we weren't something that you considered before, but I hope that you consider us now. So we do, again, have a global footprint. We were very excited to announce in December that the Norwegian Sky that sails out of Miami is going to be visiting Cuba, and it's this May, only 4 sailings, and believe it or not, we're already full. But before I left for this conference, I asked our marketing department if I could make an announcement about 2018, and they said no. So you kind of know where I'm going with that, right? Okay, so keep that in mind. We're the only cruise line that will do the overnight in Havana, Monday through Friday for a night. The Sky is a wonderful ship, very small and perfect for that destination. This is our new ship that's going to be in Alaska, and she's going to debut next year. We are taking group space already, and here's a quick video.
Imagine awe. Imagine exhilaration. Imagine relaxation. Imagine bliss. Introducing Norwegian Bliss, the newest ship to ever cruise the last frontier and the only ship to be custom built for the spectacular vistas of Alaska and the Caribbean. Imagine sheer amazement from our revolutionary observation lounge, offering the most expansive views at sea. Whether enjoying a romantic retreat or bringing the whole pack along, Norwegian Bliss offers a wide variety of accommodations. Imagine fantastic vistas from your private balcony, or blazing new trails on your own. Imagine chilling with your wild ones, or melting with a loved one. Imagine tranquility at the top of the ship, and beauty every which way you turn. Imagine luxury and exclusivity at sea. Imagine bliss. Enchanting experiences await you on the newest and coolest ship to ever cruise Alaska and the Caribbean, Norwegian Bliss. Book now to feel it first in 2018.
So what do you think? You ready to imagine? So she's going to have 2 seasons, Alaska and the Caribbean. She's going to start June 2nd through September. And then she will do the Mexican Riviera and position herself in Miami. So there's 3 different options. In fact, you could have 3 different groups. How about that? Harvest Key. This is our resort-style destination that is going to be attached to our Western Caribbean. And it's as beautiful as these pictures show. I heard that Select Traveler is interested in a conference in Harvest Key. No, I'm only kidding. But you can bring your groups here. So remember, from Tampa and New Orleans, right? Can you imagine having your appointments with your toes in the sand? Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, this is my time to brag. Years ago, we never won any awards. None, not one. Now, we have won so many awards that makes me so proud. Best cruise line for NTA, best cruise line for ABA, best cruise line for groups, for dining, for entertainment. What are you waiting for? Come on, right? 14 ships, well it's now 15, dozens of awards, endless possibilities. So if you need validation, you can go on our website and pull all this off. Last, Norwegian is leading the way for groups. This is important to you, not just the price, but when you get on board. We are already sailing to premium destinations. We have award-winning ships in every category. We have a group-friendly onboard experience. Our group service coordinator, if you haven't cruised with us, there's a group service coordinator, and on our larger ships, multiple. And they are there to assist you and your group from the first day till the last day, to help you reconfirm your dining, hospitality desk, meetings, cocktail parties, whatever it might be. This group service coordinator is also the access officer. So if you have guests that have special needs, whatever it might be, they are also there to help you and make sure that everything is taken care of for them as well. And we have an access desk in Miami that your tour operator partner will be able to make all of those arrangements through Miami so that it's relayed on the ship and executed on the ship. It's seamless. We also have a new group program that I alluded to earlier that the tour operators have access to, which gives you exclusive pricing and value adds, as well as exclusive terms and conditions, which may not be important to you, but it is to the tour operators. They also offer flexibility when booked through our tour operators because they can make sure that everything that you are requesting is taken care of, and they have access to all of our various departments internally. Complimentary meeting space on board Norwegian Cruise Line. So you might have workshop requests, or you might have a lecturer, or you might have someone from the bank, or you might have many other different reasons to have a meeting. And it's all complimentary, which is not the case elsewhere, right? We also have the ability to pre-arrange group dining, whether it's in the main or the specialty restaurants, one night during the sailing or every night during the sailing. And we have nightly entertainment, Broadway-style productions. A lot of the shows are complimentary, and the ones that have a charge might be $25, $35, as opposed to when you are going to New York, Chicago, Miami, and paying over $100. So the entertainment is something that we're known for and that we excel in. I will be in the main corridor, right between Anderson Vacations and Islands in the Sun. And if you have any questions, please come by. I also have appointments with many of you tomorrow. I hope that you found this a tease, because I can spend hours talking to you about my product, and I welcome you to sail with me. Thank you.